Good afternoon. Welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School Girls Basketball. Hi, I'm John Meggiolaro with Phil Hill and Jim Allinder for today's GMC Championship at the Rutgers Athletic Center here in Piscataway, New Jersey. And guys, it's tourney time. It's the big game. We're ready.
Yeah, this is a familiar place, isn't it?
Well, let's talk about that, Jim. We were talking about it a little bit before we went on the air here, and there's a history here for East Brunswick, and not necessarily a good history.
It hasn't been a kind place for East Brunswick basketball, especially the last 2 years. Let's go back to the first game they played against St. Peter's, and that was Christian Samoji. And East Brunswick came in as a favorite, but in retrospect, they lost the game, although they had their chances. And St. Peter's went on to win the Tournament of Champions that year, Tournament of Championship.
Right.
So last year, we come in here playing J.P. Stevens, a team that East Brunswick had beaten twice during the course of the season, and they didn't have a good game, and they lost. So they're a little bit smitten, and you got to wonder if this place is going to affect them mentally.
Phil, we look at this year's team. I know Reggie Carney said he'll go into any battle with this team.
Reggie Carney, I asked him about it, and I said, Reggie, coaches don't like to compare teams a lot. I said, but you take the Erica Ware team of a few years ago, and then you take the Prizip Mataseski team last year. At the very best, then you take this team. If you got to go into battle, what team do you want to take? And he looked me right in the eyes and said, this team here. He says, one of the reasons is that they're a closer team.
Right.
He says there's no bickering of any kind. They get along famously. They just enjoy each other's company, and they work hard as hell.
Well, you talk about working together, and the seniors on this team have really been the glue. We've watched them for 4 years. They do work well together. What is there about this team that, makes the difference over the Ware teams and the Mataseski teams?
I think, if you want the truth, I think it's unselfishness on this team. I think the fact of the matter, you put into perspective that you have Katie Whalen, who is the leading scorer for this team, but she's the all-time assist leader for East Brunswick High School. That's for both boys and girls. She's a leader, and she's rather unselfish about it. Defensively, I've talked about it, and they've always had good defensive teams, but this team seems to turn it up almost going into a turbo zone at times, and they seem to do it whenever they get ready. Against Piscataway, they did it in the third quarter there. Bishop R, they turned it on in the fourth quarter when they had to. You don't like to rely on that where, you think you can flick it on and flick it off, but they have the ability to do that. When they turn up their defense, their offense gets going.
Phil brings up a good point about the first meeting against Bishop R. That was probably one of the closest games that East Brunswick has played this season, aside from the loss. And then against Piscataway, they overcame a late game deficit. But final score was, I believe, 57-49, and East Brunswick was able to draw on something that I'm not sure Bishop R has, and that's the experience. We talked about Katie Whalen, Courtney Bloor, and Colleen King, the three seniors that have played 4 years together. And they drew upon that experience to bring it up a notch. And I'm not sure if they're going to have to do that this afternoon. I've been watching this team all season long. We all have, and they seem to be improving each passing game. They're more confident, and quite frankly, guys, there's no excuses this afternoon. They should do it.
Let's look on the other side of the bench. Bishop R, they have Clementi, their big scorer, their key player. What do they need to do to win?
Well, I spoke to Kevin Harper a little while ago, and I said, Kevin, did you leave it all out on the floor against J.P. Stevens? And he said, well, I certainly hope not. He says they're feeling pretty good about themselves, and why not? They have to feel perhaps that they're living a little bit on borrowed time. They can be loose. I think the real pressure is on the Bears. The Bears, as Jimmy has pointed out, the last 2 years have been here. Could expect to win each of those 2 years and didn't come away with it. We don't want to start thinking about them as the Buffalo Bills of the GMC, but and of course that's an unfair characterization. But the fact of the matter is, it's got to put some pressure on the Bears here. I think if you're Kevin Harper, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself. What he does say is he's not going to let Courtney Bloor beat him this time. So you got to have a feeling that he's probably going to pack it in down low, force the Bears to shoot outside. This being Rutgers and perhaps the rims being a little tighter and the crowd around you, maybe the outside shot won't go as easily.
So what are the key matchups as you look at this game?
Well, obviously, from Bishop Barr's perspective, Jennifer Clemente, she's all of about 6'1", I believe.
6'1".
Okay, going up against Courtney Bloor. And if they can neutralize each other, then I think East Brunswick has a good opportunity to utilize Waylon, who has been shooting magnificently from the outside and firing an assist after assist during this tournament time. She has really been remarkably improved over last year in her sophomore year. So you have Michelle Lanigan going up possibly against her. Who else do we have here for?
You have Diane Kohler, who's one of the top scorers for Bishop Barr there.
Right. Chris Kovaleski is another one who is going to be going up against. And then let's not forget that Colleen King always takes the most difficult defensive assignment.
Right, so that'd probably be Kohler in this case.
Right. So those are some of the matchups.
Let me ask you this. Do you expect Reggie to do anything different? We're used to seeing Reggie substitute a lot. We're used to Reggie, playing a pressure game on defense. Do you expect that to change?
Not a whole lot, but Jim, you pointed out the first time that they played that you thought Reggie wasn't substituting as liberally against Bishop Barr, and I think I had pointed out that it's a tougher team. You're going to leave your horses in there a little bit longer. Reggie is a master coach, and he knows how to substitute. I think he's not going to change very much, but you may see the starters coming out but going back in a lot sooner.
My comment is that the way East Brunswick has won this year is by doing what it does best and not having to adjust to the opponent as much. He feels that whoever East Brunswick plays, if they can do what they do best, and that's play with the intensive defensive intensity and get the outside scoring, the inside scoring, match up well, they are the team to beat. Let the opponent be the one that has to adjust.
Well, it should be a good one here from the Rutgers Athletic Center. East Brunswick, the GMC Red Division champs. Bishop Barr, the GMC White Division champs. We're close to tip-off, and we'll be back with the start of the action in just a moment. Well, we want to welcome you to this afternoon's GMC Championship game here at Rutgers Athletic Center in Piscataway. You can see the teams down on the court yet. Warming up. The game is about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from starting. Gentlemen, we need to look back at these two teams because they're both division champs. How they got here and what to expect.
Well, Bob, the Bears had a rather, I'd say, easy time getting here. They had a bye in the first round, John, and then after that they met a Perth Amboy team, which they beat 81-44. After that, they manhandled a St. Peter's team 76-36, and pressed a Piscataway team 63-39. So they pretty much had things their own way. A little bit different for Bishop Barr, however. Bishop Barr had a bye also in the first round, beat Woodbridge in the second, which was the first round, 54-23. Scored a 60-32 victory over Serval in the quarterfinals. And, of course, everyone knows by now that game against J.P. Stevens, 75-72, where they came back from a 19-point deficit. So different, slightly different ways of getting here. But the fact of the matter is, I think we've been saying it all year that when it comes to the finals, you can expect a Bishop Barr and East Brunswick to be there. And here they are.
Jimmy, how much does it mean to a team to play in this facility? We talked a little bit about pressure, about history here.
Apparently not much. If you look at last year's game, I mean.
Well, I mean for a high school team, though.
For a high school team, for its prestige, I think it's this is just the greatest experience, and I'm not so sure this is more exciting than even playing in the state tournament. The state tournament is played in high school gymnasiums, and only when you get to the finals of the Group 4s. Do you get this playing? I think it's Monmouth College we went down to last year, but this is for bragging rights of Middlesex County. There's a lot of tension, anxiety East Brunswick has shown, and of course we always asked, we kidded Reggie Carney, what does this game mean to you? Does it have a special flavor of trying to win this game? And he sort of shrugs his shoulders and says nothing more important, but I think it does, don't you?
No doubt about it. John, this is the State University, Rutgers. You're here. You get an opportunity to play on the main court with people from all over the county watching you. For me, this would be one of the most exciting times. Not to say the states don't count, but to come here in the county, to stamp yourself as the best in the county in front of everyone from the county's got to be the big thing, John.
All right, you see Reggie Carney talking to his team as they're breaking from their team huddle, getting ready to start this game. East Brunswick will be in the green. Bishop Bar will be in the white with red trim. The cheerleaders will come out to kind of get things going. I tell you, for us at least, it's a lot of fun to be here. The facilities are great. We look forward to this every year. Fortunately, we've been here a good many years.
I think it's, one time that an East Brunswick team came out on top? Was it 88 or 89 when they beat J.P. Stevens? Do you remember that? Greg Berliner was?
The boys, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Frank Knoppenberg coach team. They did win it. Of course, the girls won it in 1982, which was the old Middlesex County tournament. Right. Beat Metuchen that year.
Why don't we go down to the opening lineups, and what they'll do is announce the starters for each team. And number 44 for Bishop Bar will be Jan Clementi.
The sensational junior, and she's going to be a big story.
From Monroe Township.
Next for Bishop Bar is number 21, and that's Christine Kowaleski.
A 3-year starter from Perth Amboy.
Number 32 for Bishop Bar is Joy Singleton. Number 24 is Michelle Lanigan.
Michelle has a haircut.
And number 30 is Diana Kohler. That's the Bishop Bar team. And now for East Brunswick.
And 20 consecutive wins coming into this game here. Amy had a big game against the Bishop Bar last time they met.
Number 12, Amy Hansen. Number 41 is Courtney Bloor.
Just dominated the last time they met.
Number 5 is Kristen Breen.
The Mad Bomber.
The Mad Bomber, I call her.
Who could be the big difference, I tell you.
Katie Whalen is number 14.
The heart and soul of the Bear team.
And Colleen King, number 25.
The defensive specialist that will deal with the best player, opposing player on any team.
Yeah, we'll have to watch those matchups. I don't think they're going to play the national anthem, and probably because the second game, of course, will be St. Peter's boys versus Piscataway, and they'll probably play in between. That'll be a good one, too.
That's going to be a smoker.
Yeah.
For everyone to please rise.
Oh, nope, they are going to do it.
Okay, here we go.
Today to be sung by Jennifer Greenlaw of East Brunswick.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
From East Brunswick.
Very well done. I didn't catch the young lady's name, but excellent job.
All right.
All right, so we're ready to get this GMC championship game underway. I feel just looking around, I'm looking at all the pennants and flags hanging here in this arena. In fact, Rutgers is in the middle of some sports discussion, if you will, about joining the Big East.
That's a fact. That was broke story that broke on Channel 8 some months ago, Jim. But
Well, it was supposed to happen on Friday, and
right?
it didn't. Though the presidents of the respective universities are going back to discuss the matter a little further, and Rutgers might be able to get in. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Clementi and Bloor at center court, and it goes over to Bishop Barr quickly. Shot by Singleton is missed. Saved by Bloor, and it'll be Breen bringing it up court.
Let's look at the matchups.
Okay, Bishop Barr comes out in man-to-man defense.
Breen looks inside for Bloor. She's got it, turns around, the jumper, yes!
Wow.
Boy, Clemente was all over her,
I
too.
tell you, and Kevin Harper says we got to stop Courtney Bloor. She didn't back in that time. She did a turnaround jump shot.
Clementi, too hard.
That was a nice block by Bloor.
And we're going to have a jump ball as Kowaleski and Hansen go after it.
And ball arrow to East Brunswick.
Possession to the Bears.
Okay.
Whalen inbound to Breen.
There's a press by Bishop
Trapping
Barr.
defense by Barr.
Breen takes it up the court.
This larger court gives the teams a little bit more room to maneuver.
King with the ball. She'll look for a pick. Tries to set it up, gives it to Whalen. Across court, there's Bloor. Clementi right in front of her, and she's going to be called for travel.
Okay. We saw. I noticed in the Piscataway game, Courtney Bloor would get that pass there, and I think the thing she wants to do is go right up with it, not take that drop step.
Bears on top, 2-0. Clementi looking outside, throws the ball away. She was looking for Kohler.
And
High
our
post,
are
high
a little
post.
bit out of sync right now. It's not like the Bears have turned up tremendous defensive pressure.
King being pressured, gets it to Bloor. They break the press. Breen with the ball down the left side. And she'll give it back to Colleen.
A lot of movement here by East Brunswick.
Kristen looks in the corner, finds Katie. Katie looks for Hansen.
Great
Nice
movement.
play.
And
A little strong. Kohler with the rebound.
Play was there.
Kohler will take it herself. Blocked by Bloor.
Second great block by Courtney Bloor. That'll send a message to Bishop Barr. They like to do a lot of layups.
On the block, the Bears have the ball. They go across court to Breen. She's looking for some help. She'll take it in the paint, puts it up, and is fouled.
Probably going to catch Singleton on that.
On number 32, you're right, Jim, Joy Singleton, her first.
Foul number 32, Joy Singleton.
Phil, in the early moments, East Brunswick a little looser.
They seem to be a little looser. They've been here the last 2 years, so that may be the reason for it, Jim. But you look at Christine Breen here, who came up with 14 big points versus Piscataway in the semifinals, and she could very well be the difference here if everyone else neutralizes themselves.
Right, she has that ever-present three-point shot.
Breen is 5'6", a junior. She'll be back next year for Reggie Carney. She made the first. A little short on the second. Rebound, Bishop Barr. Flanagan brings it up quick. She's the point guard. Tied up by Hansen,
steal.
stolen.
Nice steal.
Breen gets it from King. Look in the corner, Whalen. Cross court is Hansen, a little too far.
Too strong. The Hansen certainly opened Whalen there with the pass just going off their hands there.
Our score is 3-0, 6 minutes remaining.
But you make the point, Jim. The Bears do look a lot more confident. They look like they are a lot looser than this Bishop Barr team.
They do seem as though they have a definite game plan here.
Singleton gives it to Kohler.
Good defense by East Brunswick.
Singleton along the baseline, a little short, rebound Hansen.
And they want to run.
Whalen quickly to Breen. She'll give it back to Whalen. Whalen hesitates, and they're going to call it for a travel. She took a step.
Kind of a little late whistle there, but nonetheless it was traveling. And this is an opportunity for East Brunswick to really open up a comfortable margin early on here. Bishop Barr is having trouble getting its offense moving.
Well, in the tight games that Bishop Barr has been in, they have started slowly, as they did against J.P. Stevens.
Ball knocked off of King. It'll stay with Bishop Barr.
It's a good point, Phil.
Kohler will inbound. Looking for Clementi, stolen by East Brunswick. Bloor comes up with it.
It was off a tip by Breen.
Cross court, Clementi steals it.
Oh, almost a walk by Clementi.
3-0 is our score. Bears on top. First period action. 5 minutes remaining. Kohler for Clementi. She'll turn and drive.
Wow.
And makes it.
That's a good, strong move.
Jen Clementi, good strong move inside, coming off a 27-point performance against Piscataway, against J.P. Stevens.
King gives it to Breen. Looking inside, has Hansen.
I'll tell you, tough, tight man-to-man defense.
Back out to King. She'll go to her left. Now she'll pull up and look.
Boy, they're front and backing her.
And Bloor can't get it. Quickly down court. Blocked by Whalen.
I'll tell you, the paired Whalen got all ball. The official right there called the foul on the arm there.
Kowaleski will go to the line.
Kowaleski with a little bit of speed.
So far, this has been a defensive game.
And as you take a good look at Christina Kowaleski, she's a 3-year starter for this team here. She's looking at some schools like Long Island University and Sacred Heart in Connecticut. They had a softball starter as well as a basketball starter.
Kowaleski misses the first. Bears are on top 3-2, so Kowaleski can tie this game.
So we have a substitution for Bishop Bar. First one, it's Heather Lancaster, number 40. Replaces Joyce Singleton.
And we're tied at 3. Again, pressure on East Brunswick. Whalen down to Breen. Kristen has some room. She'll take the shot. In and out. Rebound by King was stolen by Kohler. Kohler on the break. Takes it herself and is fouled by Breen.
East
Brunswick seems to be spreading the court out on its end of the floor, but it's pretty rough underneath there.
It's getting tough underneath, and Diana Kohler, 5'8" senior, averaging 14 points a game, and like 3 of the seniors for the Bears, Diana Kohler committed before the season to St. Michael's University in Vermont, and because of that, she came in the season a lot more relaxed.
Kohler could put Bishop Bar on front, and she does. 4-3. 4 minutes remaining, first period. East Brunswick, pressured by Bishop Bar, almost has a turnover, but they get it out. Cross court to Breen. Whalen drives.
East Brunswick seems rattled now. That spread floor seems to be getting to them.
Having trouble controlling the board, and Breen's going to be called for a second foul.
That's a 13th foul for East Brunswick.
And some substitutions for East Brunswick. McBride and Anderson will check in.
East Brunswick foul number 5.
Breen and Hansen will go to the bench.
The Bears.
And Reggie called him to the side, wants to talk to his
Entering the game for the Bears.
Lancaster inbounds to Kohler.
That'll be a short break for those two.
Are on top by 1, 4-3. Kohler, she took a step.
Officials calling this game close. Not a lot of scoring in this period so far.
Whalen gives it to King. They get it up to Bloor, who comes out for it. Back to King. In the corner is McBride. Back out to Whalen. Bloor now, working, turns, little hook. Not this time. Anderson is called for the foul.
I'll tell you, they called Anderson on the back there, but Anderson went up strong for the ball.
I thought she had good position,
I thought
Phil.
she had good position as well.
East Brunswick foul number 31, Natalie Anderson, her first.
So a low-scoring first quarter here from the rack. Bishop Bar on top 4-3, 3:10 remaining first period. Kohler across court. And thrown away by
a lot of long
Kohler.
passes.
Well, neither team is quite settled in their offense yet, Jim. And I think that's just some of the early game tightness, but you can expect them to loosen up and loosen up quickly. I think for the Bears, we know that happens when they put the pressure defense on.
Really hasn't been an outside shot converted by either team.
King Looking inside, we'll put it out to McBride. Back to Whalen. Whalen drives, left-handed, too strong. McBride will save it. And it goes to King, who's driving. She has the shot, puts it up. Nothing there. And rebound, Bishop Barr.
Okay, Kovaleski coming down with the rebound.
Quickly to Clementi, she can't find it. Gets back out to Kovaleski. Lanigan, a three-pointer, short. Whalen has it.
There's King.
Ooh, great pass.
McBride.
Sorry, Nikki McBride.
Oh.
Won't go. Rebound, Lanigan.
They got a 4-on-1 here.
In the corner. And a foul is called, I believe, on Bloor against Kovaleski.
Some missed opportunities by East Brunswick
and those
in this
missed
period.
opportunities are just Rutgers University. The fact that you're here at Rutgers University, each team is putting the ball up, the ball is rolling off the rim, not going down, Jim. As I said, you can bet the second quarter both teams will settle down and get into the flow of the game.
Well, as far as team fouls are concerned, that was East Brunswick's 5th, and Bishop Barr has but 1.
And Phil, those rims do look a little tight.
A little tight for the average high school youngster. Kovaleski averaging 10 points a game. As I said, the young lady from Perth Amboy.
Kovaleski puts Bishop Barr on top 5-3. 2:15 remaining, first quarter. GMC championship. McBride by herself. She'll take it. Yes, all net. And we're tied at 5.
Second field goal for East Brunswick.
Nikki McBride.
Clementi by herself underneath. Snuck in behind the East Brunswick defense.
Now there are full court pressure, trapping defense.
McBride saves it.
Oh, McBride almost
Needs
walking,
to,
no call.
wrong way.
She didn't realize she was across the half-court line.
So Kohler controls it. Lanigan will take the shot for Bishop Barr. Short, right into Bloor's hands. And she's fouled.
Oh,
They call it traveling.
This has not been a good quarter for East Brunswick.
It's not been a good quarter for either team, Jim. The score is 5-7. Like I said, a little tightness on both teams here.
So Bloor is going to take a rest.
Shot won't go.
Look at that rebound.
Clementi fights through, and she traveled.
It was a good call. She took that, moved her pivot step.
And these teams mirror each other so much, Jim. Again, R back out with the trapping defensive pressure here.
You know, East Brunswick has not called a timeout. That's unusual.
Yeah. Anderson has trouble. King dives for it, but it goes right to Lanigan. Shot by Lancaster. No. Lanigan puts it up. Still, Hansen comes down with it for East Brunswick.
I'll tell you.
Let's get the cobwebs out after this first period.
7-5 is our score. Bishop Barr on top. 1 minute remaining, first period. McBride looks inside. Whalen can't handle it. Kohler will bring it up for
I think
Bishop Barr.
she had intentions of going to the bucket before she had the pass.
Lanigan now drives. Gets it off to Lancaster. Inside to Kovaleski. In and out of the rim. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on McBride.
16th foul.
But Jim, how many times have we seen the ball roll off the rim tonight? And
Too many for East Brunswick so far.
Again, the combination of tightness, combination of the rims himself, I believe.
Bloor comes in. Whalen will take a rest, as does Kohler, rather, for Bishop Barr.
Number 31, Kristen Fulbus, enters the game for the Trojans.
Bubis, number 31, is in. She takes a three-pointer, makes it. 10-5, Bishop Barr by 5.
With the three-point field goal,
We're down to 30 seconds.
Kristen Fulbus.
King driving in the lane. Goes for the layup and makes it.
And a needed basket for East
Tell
Brunswick.
you, Colleen King coming up with a big basket early on.
18 seconds showing. 10-7, R by 3.
Bears content to stay in the man-to-man.
Bubis back to Lanigan. They'll look for that one shot, 5 seconds.
I don't think she realizes, does she?
Lanigan drives, lays it up, short. Anderson knocks it out, and that'll be it. So at the end of one, it's Bishop Barr 10, East Brunswick 7. And we'll go down and listen to Reggie.
offensively, we're doing absolutely nothing. We're running around, we're going one-on-one, we're not running a play, we're not calling a play, we're not doing anything. The press breaker worked fine. Defensively, we're doing a great job, but we can't turn the ball over 12 times a quarter. At least 12 turnovers that quarter. We cannot come unglued offensively. Move the basketball, get what we want, make sure you call something, make sure everybody understands. Defensively, we're doing a real nice job, all right? Next time we score, let's go to fist, all right? The same group that started the game. Come on, come on. Relax and play some offense right now. All right, score. 1, 2, 3, score.
Phil, seems the key word is relax.
We pointed that out, John. They seem to be a little tight, and they seem to be rushing things. Reggie points out that defensively they're doing a good job, but uncharacteristically they have quite a few turnovers early on for that first quarter. On the other hand, Kevin Harper has decided to give East Brunswick some of their own medicine. The pressure them, put tremendous defensive pressure on them, forcing some of those turnovers.
All right, we start the second quarter with Bishop Bar in control.
He's got a new player. That's Aaron McIntyre.
Shot this time by Lanigan is good.
Michelle Lanigan, just a sophomore. We talked about her the first time they played, Jim, and just a fine-looking ball player.
Bishop Bar on top, 12-7. That's Whalen. She gives it to King. Jimmy, you talked about fouls. Well, East Brunswick has 16 fouls. Nice play for King underneath, and she's fouled by Kohler.
Nice pass by Katie Whalen.
But if Colleen had caught it, she would have been able to put it up. So, again, they're a little tight.
So East Brunswick will inbound under its own basket. King needs to find someone to get it to. Looks for Hansen and does get it to her. Kohler right on top of King.
Oh, they are playing them tight.
Out to Whalen, to Breen, who's back in, looks inside to Bloor. Bloor uses the glass, won't go.
And they're collapsing down on Bloor, one in front, one in back.
Kovaleski comes up with it.
Which means the outside shot should be open on that if Courtney wants to kick it out.
12-7 is our score. Bishop Bar by 5. They look inside. Kovaleski pressured. Gets it back to Lancaster. Pace is slowed a little bit here. Lancaster finally gets it back to Lanigan. Shot, Bobus won't go. Rebound, Bloor.
East Brunswick will not run.
King brings it up court. Finds Whalen. In the corner is Breen.
There's the shot.
King takes it. Three-pointer. Short. Kohler with the rebound. In the corner, Lancaster looks inside for McIntyre. Stolen by Hansen.
Both teams playing great defense.
Hansen has it. Whalen takes the three-pointer. Yes! Makes it 12-10. Bears down by 2.
So there you have it, the outside shots. Collapsing on Courtney Bloor causes that three-pointer to be available for East Brunswick.
Kohler across to Lanigan. Inside McIntyre. In and out. She gets her own rebound. Bloor with the rebound.
And here come the Bears.
King gives it to Hansen. They could tie it. They're down 12-10. Kohler all over King. Breen comes out, looks inside. Bloor, nice little pass, and we're tied at 12.
East Brunswick seems to be a little bit more comfortable now.
You can see him loosening up a little bit, Jim. Good move.
Kohler drives to the basket a little strong.
This has been the case all night.
Breen quickly down to King. Out to Whalen.
Oh, I thought she had the
Yeah,
shot
I thought she was going to take it. But Breen will, a three-pointer. Yes!
Wow!
Might be a timeout here now.
I'll tell you.
And East Brunswick goes on top, 15-12, timeout, Bishop Bar.
Christine Breen, her 28th three-pointer of the year, and couldn't come at a better time, gentlemen.
Yeah,
we call her the Mad Bomber.
That was very measured, I would say.
All right, 5:02. Let's go down and listen to Reggie.
On your dribble, look down the floor. Right now, we are not exactly lightning filling the lanes on this fast break, okay? Look for the trailer coming through. If Courtney's not there, that means the middle's packed, the reversal's wide open for the threes. Big thing here is keep playing defense right now. On offense, right? Let's run. Let's go loop if we don't have anything. So we're coming all the way back to Colleen on that, okay? 13, we go all the way through. Courtney will be wide open at the end of it, all right? But loop first, all right? 13 the next time. Play defense again right now. Get this trap set up quicker. Come on, defense. 1, 2, 3, defense. Come on. Yes.
Okay, Phil, he's talking about defense. That's been their strength.
A little technical interference there, but talking about defense, talking about getting back there offensively, reversing that ball back around and trying to find the open person.
Well, what I'm waiting to see is off those baskets, East Brunswick being able to put that pressure on, because that's where they really turn it up.
Bears are on top 15-12.
Both teams have loosened up quite a bit.
Lanigan looks underneath for Kovaleski, throws it away. A little too loose that time.
So this is an 8-0 run for East Brunswick. They were down 12-7. Score the last 8 points. 2 3-pointers and a 1 bucket by Bloor.
Once again, Bishop Barr with the full court pressure.
Breen down for Bloor.
Oh, kicked off by Bishop Barr.
Oh, bad.
Oh,
Okay.
the official missed it.
Oh.
He just missed it, that's all. You're
It's
right.
a kick. Carney is red in the face.
He just missed it. He really blew it.
The ball will stay with Bishop R. They're down by 3. Clemente in the paint.
Strong move. Jen Clemente, 6'1" junior.
So the Bears will bring it up court. They enjoy 1 point lead, 15-14. 4:30 showing on the clock before halftime. King being pressured, gets it to Breen.
Boy, that is pressure too.
Breen, Lancaster's all over. Gets it to Whalen. Bloor is out in 3-point land, but she'll look inside. She'll fake, take it herself, puts it up. Too strong.
Gets
Bloor
on.
on her own rebound, and
Okay.
it'll go over to R, I believe.
I believe it's East Brunswick ball.
I'll tell you, good hustle by Courtney Bloor. Taking a shot, and if you're a young ball player, that's what you want to do. Follow it up.
Carney is still really mad about that
Well,
call.
It's a call official. The other official should have given him some help. A bad call, that's all.
And Lanigan's going to be called for fouling Whalen.
She nudged her.
So team fouls. East Brunswick has 6. Bishop Bar has 3. East Brunswick will keep possession under their own basket. King, there's Hanson by herself. Bad pass.
It's a good pass, John. It was right in her. She should have had it.
Will behind her, but she was there.
Well,
Okay, no pressure by the Bears.
yeah, they take it off now. Well, Clemente seems to be loosening up inside, so they have to prepare for that one.
She has the potential to have a very big game, John.
Lanigan now gives it to Kohler. Green
There's
reached
your-
in. Reached in and went off Kohler.
That's the payback.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it goes in this game.
Enters the game for East Brunswick.
McBride comes in and replaces Amy Hansen.
Our score is 15-14. East Brunswick on top by 1. 3:45 remaining before halftime. Whalen looks in the corner. Breen. She'll take it herself. Drives, hooks,
Ooh.
and makes it.
You know, that's a good matchup right there. Who is that, number 15 for, who has Kristen Breen? Got to watch that one. I think
they're
Kristen can
switching
move
up.
one. Yeah.
Lanigan, in and out. Rebound, Bloor. Bears by 3.
Ooh.
Breen saves it.
It's Lancaster that's on Kristen Breen, and I believe Kristen can run circles around her.
King looks in the corner. There's Bloor. She'll take the shot. Sets off the rim.
Good rebound.
King with the rebound. Can't get it up. Tries again. And Kovaleski.
No foul. Oh, I tell you, Kevin Harper's hot. He thought his player was mugged, and they called him for a tie-up. He's waving his hands at the official right now in disgust.
Bishop Barr ball.
No, it's going to East Brunswick.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but it is.
Didn't East Brunswick get it out last time?
You're right, Jim.
Well, there's another break.
McBride.
Got to get out of that circle.
Whalen now looks inside. Bloor looking for position. He gives it back to Whalen. Whalen drives the baseline. Can't do anything.
Good defense by Bishop Barr.
It's clogged up in the middle there. It's going to be tough all day to do anything down low.
17-14. Bears by 3. Looking for Clemente inside. Knocked away. Breen comes up with it.
That's right. That was Courtney Bloor that knocked that away from Clemente. Look at this matchup here.
Breen and Lancaster. Breen drives by her.
She's by her.
She'll put the shot up. Yes, off the glass.
I'm telling you, I think they can do something with that,
We
Phil.
talked about the fact that Christine Breen could be the player that makes a difference.
Oh, she walked.
Clemente gets away with one and gets a basket.
8 points now for Jennifer Clemente, leading scorer for Bishop Bar.
19-16, Bears by 3.
Breen, I'm sorry, John. Breen has 8 for East Brunswick, too.
Good movement by Bishop Bar.
2:05 remaining, second period. King with the ball, calling out directions, gives it out to Breen. She's hot. Goes over to Whalen.
Still a tight man-to-man defense by.
Inside, Bloor standing by herself. A little too strong that time. Kowaleski looks for Lanigan and finds her. Lanigan is fouled.
Took it strong.
Foul on King.
She's not shy about going to the basket.
Lanigan's not shy at all. And Jim, you pointed out so rightly. Lanigan has a haircut since the last time we've seen her. Just a sophomore, 5'9" soph, averaging 12.7 points per game.
Two-shot foul here, but that was the 7th team foul for East Brunswick. But we're getting down to 145, so it's not as desperate a problem for East Brunswick at this point.
Lanigan was the leading scorer the last time these two teams met. Lanigan scored 14 points to lead all Bishop Bar players.
Lanigan misses the first. Bears are on top by 3.
Bishop Bar is 3 for 7 from the line.
Makes the second to make it 19-17. Bears enjoying a 2-point lead. Clock is ticking, 1:40 showing on the game clock rather. Whalen looks inside for Bloor, knocked away by Clemente.
Oh, good
Stolen by
steal.
Bloor. Oh, they're going to call it for a foul.
It was all ball.
Reggie Carney just shakes his head, not overly excited about it.
Well, perhaps Courtney didn't need to do that.
That's going to put him into 1-1 though, Jim.
You're right.
8th team foul for East Brunswick.
Second foul on Bloor.
Carney takes Breen out, Phil.
For rest, she's been a hot player, but she'll be back in soon. But you take a look at Jen Clemente, a 6'1" junior, averaging 17 points per game, and she is a key player for this Bishop Bar team.
She can tie this game. She'll get one more chance at it.
That's her 9th point.
19-18, East Brunswick by 1.
And when I talk about the fact that she can have really big games and crucial games, in a game against South Plainfield, she had 29 points and 14 rebounds to clinch the division.
And we're tied at 19. 1:25 showing before halftime. You talk about a great basketball game, you're seeing one. King will get it back to Whalen. They're looking inside, no one's there. They'll bring it back out. Bloor's on the bench.
I think might want to waste a little bit of time.
King inside to McBride, to Papania. She loses control of it, goes over to Kohler. 1 minute showing on the clock. Kowaleski drives, has to pull out.
Good steal.
Stole by Whalen, keeps it alive.
That was a good steal.
Gives it to King. 48 seconds showing. We're tied at 19. Whalen. Lanigan's right on top of her as Kohler is on King. King, they're gonna call her for a charge rather.
Now 4th team foul.
I don't think so.
No charge, that's a blocking foul.
Right.
All right, it's against Kowaleski.
And you're right, Jim. That's they'll take it out on the side there.
I'm sorry, they're calling it on Kohler, her second.
Right.
And East Brunswick will go out and take it out from the side. McBride gives it to King. 35 seconds. McBride is pinned in the corner, gets it to Anderson.
If I was East Brunswick, I'd hold for 1 here.
King gives it to Whalen, 25 seconds. Katie puts it up.
No foul.
Kowaleski, and she's tied up by, I think it was Papania underneath or McBride. McBride it is.
Now they're backing off here.
I don't know if they realize the time.
I'm sure they do.
Clemente underneath, off the glass, puts Bishop Bar on top. 21-19 with 10 seconds.
That is 12 points.
McBride, 5 seconds to Whalen. She'll shoot it, and that'll be it. So Bishop Bar comes back to take the lead at half, 21-19.
And interesting in that Courtney Bloor and Kristen Breen were sitting on the bench in that last minute. I thought they might want to put some pressure on Bishop Bar, and I think the Trojans took advantage of it.
Well, it's just been an interesting half. Both defenses has been the name of the game. Quite a few turnovers for both teams. If you remember the first time they played, gentlemen, the score at the end of the half was 32-31 East Brunswick. It pretty much mirrors the game, pretty much a lot of ties. Again, different lead changes, and just a tough game all the way around.
So what you're saying is we got basically a new game the second half.
Well, it's what we expected.
Exactly.
Two good teams. So we'll be back with the start of the third period action in just a moment.
Once you leave.
Well, you see our score at halftime here at the rack. It's Bishop Bar 21, East Brunswick 19. Championships of the GMC. And we're in a dogfight, gentlemen.
Go
ahead, Phil.
We most definitely are, and I think the thing about it is missed opportunities. The Bears have had plenty of opportunities to put the ball up. They just haven't been able to put it down. And if you compare it to the first time that they played, Jen Clementi was held for 13 points for the entire game. She has 12 points at the half. Courtney Blore had scored 19, and Courtney Blore has four at the half. And I don't know when the last time we've seen Katie Llewellyn with 3 points at the at the half. So you can expect things to turn around, gentlemen.
Kristen Breen has 8 points to lead East Brunswick, but both Blore and Breen have 2 fouls, and I'm sure that's the reason why they sat that last minute of the first half.
So what do you expect differently this half from East Brunswick?
I think, well, both teams have been noted for playing well in the third quarter. It'll be interesting to see which one does. I think, again, East Brunswick's offensive explosion comes from their defensive pressure. They haven't turned that pressure up the way they can.
And East Brunswick starts with a turnover.
Not the way you want to get things going.
Breen throws it away, and Reggie is beside himself on that one.
Well, you know, it's a matter of throwing the ball to a predetermined place rather than looking the ball into a player. And that's more programming than playing by instinct. And East Brunswick has to loosen things up a little bit here.
So Lanigan will set things up for Bishop Bar. Goes to Kohler, inside to Clementi. The little hook and turn, and yes, she's hot.
She's on fire.
23-19, Bishop Bar.
She's giving herself good shooting opportunities.
King brings it up. In the corner is Hansen. Looks inside for Blore, throws it away.
It's too early for them to be out of sync.
Yep.
Down court for Kovaleski. Knocked away by Blore. Bishop Bar will take it out on the side.
And watch the Blore-Clemente matchup.
And now there seems to be a problem. The official coming over to the table, the scorer's table. Might you know what's going on?
I might be a question about which way the arrow's pointing.
I was going to say possession arrow. Well, we noted in the first half that we thought East Brunswick got the ball twice when Bishop Bar should have got it. I don't know if they're trying to correct that or...
Well, nevertheless, you take a look at the bench there. You're looking at Kevin Harper, and he's the classy fifth-year coach of Bishop Bar. And what a job Kevin Harper has done in the white division. He is 58-0 in the white division with 4 consecutive championships.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here. On that inbounds play, East Brunswick never got the ball in, so Bishop Bar got it out, and now the possession arrow is to East Brunswick, and Kevin Harper is saying that shouldn't be the way it is. We should have the possession arrow.
Right, I think you're right, Jim.
Good point.
All right, anyway, it goes to Bishop Bar, and we'll get the action going again. As Lanigan has it for Bishop Bar. She drives, puts it up, short, underneath Singleton, and she's fouled.
Getting the rebounds.
I'll tell you, she's fouled by, looked like Breen, I believe.
And if it is, that's her third.
It's on King.
All right.
East Brunswick foul, number 25, Colleen King, her second.
That'll be King's second foul, and Singleton will go to the line.
Joy Singleton at the line for the Trojans.
Bishop Bar on top. 24 now to 19.
And Joyce Singleton, a 5'6" junior. She took the place of the very talented Dina Mata. She was the first player off the bench last year.
And she converts both. So a 6-point lead for Bishop Bar as we start this third quarter.
And Bishop Bar comes out with the full court pressure.
Whalen being pressured by Lanigan. Gets it across court.
That was close.
King has Kohler on her, and Bloor is pushing Kohler from behind.
They call it on East Brunswick? I
Yeah,
guess.
it's against Bloor.
I'll tell you,
moving
Bloor's
pick.
third foul, and that's a very big foul there.
It wasn't an intelligent play.
So she picks up her third, and timeout
And
Reggie
I'll tell you,
Carney.
if you're a Bear fan, you got to have some concerns right now.
Right.
Courtney Bloor with a third foul, and Bears not looking too sharp coming out at the beginning of the early part of this third quarter.
You see Reggie looking around. Let's go down and listen.
Same pattern. We're a minute into this quarter. We don't even have a shot yet. All we do is dream something up, turn the ball over. When are we going to relax enough to play offense? We throw a ball away, we throw a ball away, we run and set an illegal screen. What are we doing? We're not even giving ourselves a chance again. This is heartbreaking what we're doing. We can't even give ourselves a chance and do something right offensively. Defensively, we can't start getting beat off the dribble, then miss a box out. You got to be kidding me. We've got to be tougher than we ever have defensively, then we've got to start chilling out on offense. We are not even giving ourselves a chance with this stupid offense tonight. Come on, we're better than this. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense. Come on.
Pretty straightforward, gentlemen.
Reminiscence of last year. I think that's what what he's pointing to.
That's the urgency in Reggie's voice there. It says, come on, let's give ourselves a chance. Let's get into our offensive flow. We're not even doing that.
Well, it's one thing to be beaten. It's another to beat yourself.
See Katie Whalen trying to pump up her teammates right now.
All right, Lanigan has it for Bishop Bar. They're in the lead, looking for Clemente underneath. Stolen by Whalen. And finally, a foul is called.
And you see
Clemente.
Katie Whalen slapping five and doing a whole lot of talking now. She's trying to get her teammates back into the flow of stuff. She is their emotional leader, and they need a pickup right now.
Right, defensively, East Brunswick has done the job on most occasions, but now they have to start to score points.
Once again, the Bishop Bar with the full court pressure here.
King to Breen. Looking
Oh,
inside
boy,
for Bloor.
She's double team, triple
She
team.
throws one up, won't go. Kovaleski.
What Bloor has to do is kick it back out. Well, you got three people collapsing on her. She has to kick it back out to an open person.
Kohler looks inside for Clemente, knocked away by Hansen.
Oh,
and
they
it's
s-
off Clemente, they say.
Yep, apparently was.
Once again, the full court pressure.
Whalen to King. Colling will bring it up for East Brunswick.
Well, the strategy is to deny Courtney Bloor the shot inside, so East Brunswick has to recognize that.
They'll give it to Hansen. Breen's in the corner. She'll take the three-point shot. Yes! God, she's deadly from that side.
I think it's a two-pointer.
You're right, they're saying only two. Makes it 25-21. Bears down by 4. Kohler to Singleton. Ooh, and Singleton puts in a two-pointer.
Joy Singleton's first bucket of the night.
So Bishop Bar answers. They're still on top, 27-21. Stolen by Lanigan. She gives it to Kovaleski, who's
traveling.
traveled.
Missed opportunity for the Trojans
I'll tell
there.
you, nice steal by Michelle Lanigan, and Kovaleski comes down and walks.
She just picked Katie Whalen's pocket on that one.
5:50 showing, third period. Bears trailing 27-21. GMC championships here at Rutgers Athletic Center. Whalen will give it to Breen. Breen drives. And she's fouled by Singleton.
He picks up foul number 2.
And I'll tell you, the Trojans are looking like a confident bunch right now. And, they came back from 19 points down against JP Stevens. Figured they're living on borrowed time, and they're letting it all hang out right now.
King to Breen, who's been the hot one for East Brunswick. Whalen looks inside. They go for King, knocked away by Kohler. Bishop Bar, who was the GMC White Division champs, East Brunswick the GMC Red Division champs, facing off here. The Bears are trailing by 6, 27-21.
Bishop Bar reacting very well defensively. They're good on their adjustments.
The Bears came into this game ranked 8th in the state. Bishop Bar 18th. Breen, that's three-point land, just short. Rebound Kovaleski.
It's one of the few outside shots she's missed tonight.
And ours pushing it down court.
Clemente has it knocked away by King. Right into the hands of Whalen.
Singleton got away with two
Oh,
fouls that time.
Breen saves it,
Oh, wow.
but she's on the line.
I don't know how you can call it when you're in midair, Jim.
And McBride will come in for Whalen.
And Katie has not been on her game tonight. Maybe she needs to collect her thoughts.
Stolen by Bloor. King to Breen. Breen looks inside to Bloor. Bloor double team.
It's not there.
Gets it out to King on the layup. Misses. And a foul by McBride on Lanigan.
Okay. Again, the opportunities are there for East Brunswick,
again,
but they're not converting.
My thoughts exactly. Will it be a story of missed opportunities? Because once again, getting the shots up, not able to put them down.
What do we have, 3 layups that they've missed?
Easily.
Bishop Bar will bring it up court. They still enjoy a 6-point lead. 4:45 showing on the clock. Third period. Kohler looks for Clemente.
She always
Stolen
looks,
by King.
She always looks for Clemente.
And King is tied up. And it goes East Brunswick's way.
And a nice job by Colleen. And they don't keep records for steals, career steals, but if they did, you got to believe Colleen King is the leader in that category.
Timeout, Bishop Bar.
Well, they see something there. I know Kohler, every time she drives to the basket, whether she has the shot or not, she always kicks it to Clemente.
Okay.
So when you look at the teams, Phil, we've seen now about 3.5 minutes of third period action. What adjustments have you seen? Any changes?
I'm surprised that the Bears aren't doing what Bishop Bar is doing, which is pressuring the ball. I've said it time and time again, they seem to get rolling when they put pressure on the ball, forcing turnovers. That's when their offense gets going. That seems to be what Bishop Bar is doing, and it seems to be paying off for them.
Jimmy, you can't miss those easy ones underneath.
No, exactly. East Brunswick has just 2 points this quarter with 4.5 minutes left to go, and just that one shot by Kristen Breen. And for all the effort that they're doing on the defensive side of the ball, it's not paying off offensively.
Well, the Bears are down 21-27. We have 4:36 showing on the clock here at the Rutgers Athletic Center in Piscataway. The GMC championship is on the line. The ball will belong to the Bears. McBride gets it to Breen, who's being pressured immediately. Bloor is open.
Too late.
King underneath is Hansen. She'll use the glass. Yes, good play.
All right, they overplayed that time, and they got caught.
East Brunswick has to get back on defense now as R brings it up quickly. Kovaleski underneath, right-handed layup, won't go. Stolen by McBride. Quickly comes King.
McBride right in the thick of things, coming down with an all-important rebound.
27-23, East Brunswick down by 4. McBride has it, looks, there's Breen. She had some thoughts, now she drives, and is tied up by Clemente.
And she'll shoot 2.
Is it a shooting foul? That's a little, let's see.
We'll see what they call.
No,
Wow.
No,
give it to him.
they won't give it to him.
She appeared to be trying to go up for it. She's got to shoot 2.
Well, they say that's Clemente's first. It's got to be her second.
Oh, wow. I can't believe they say
There's some disagreement
they're
here.
saying
as
she
to-
wasn't shooting? Give me a break.
Trojan foul number
And that's what they're going to say,
I'll
Phil.
tell you.
The third Trojan team foul.
So East Brunswick will have it underneath their own basket. King gets it out to Bloor. Courtney being double teamed.
Clemente way out, and they're bumping. Bloor and Clemente really going at it.
The long hook by Bloor won't go. She gets the ball back, and she can't control
I'll
it.
tell you, Bloor not playing her game, seems to be forcing it a little bit. Clemente clearly leaning on her.
She's been neutralized.
Bears down by 4, 27-23, as Lanigan brings it up for Bishop Bar. 3:40 showing on the clock. Kohler by herself makes it. No one on her. Breen brings it up quickly. Bears down by 6 once again. Over to Hansen. And she took a step.
I tell you, just uncharacteristic mistakes by the Bears. We just haven't seen mistakes like that this year, gentlemen. And I guess you got to give Bishop Bar some credit.
So familiar, though.
Deja vu again. Lanigan being pressured, gets it out to Lancaster, who pumps it up. Ball's up. And it goes to East Brunswick. Good play by Katie Whalen.
And good toughness by Bloor to hang with Clemente on that rebound.
29.
The Bears have too many people on the court.
Well, somebody's going off.
Bloor is going to take a rest as Anderson comes in.
Bloor has 3 fouls.
29-23, Bears down by 6. King brings it up. Whalen looking. Gives it to Breen. Back to King in the corner. Anderson having a tough time underneath with Clemente.
Good.
And
play.
tied up by
Wow.
Kohler.
That's great defense. Not much you can say about that.
Well,
That's
it's great defense, but the communication factor, this Bear team is a talking team that talks to each other and lets you know when you're in trouble and whatnot. I don't see it happening.
a little bit of maybe panic setting in.
Lanigan. King's on top of her. They look underneath. Kick by King. Well, it's no secret. Bishop Barr is looking for Clemente underneath. And with Bloor off the court, the task is going to fall on Anderson to keep her outside. Clemente against Anderson, and a foul's called against Breen, I believe.
I think they're going to get Anderson on that one.
They're going to get Anderson, but Anderson took an elbow to the jaw before she pushed back.
It is Anderson, 31.
That is 4th team foul for East Brunswick.
The 4th Bear team foul.
Lancaster
That's
needs to find someone.
Good.
And she does, and it's Colleen King.
Right, pressure caused that one.
And
Clemente third.
So now Bloor and Clemente both have 3. That may change the complexion a little bit.
And I'm looking at Kevin Harper, and he's looking down his bench, and I think he's going to make that substitution.
McIntyre will come in, number 45. Clemente will take a rest.
Now, if East Brunswick is going to make a little bit of a charge here, this is the time to do it.
Clemente out with 14 points.
King being pressured, has it knocked away by Kohler. Lancaster comes up with it. Kowaleski will take the jumper. Short, Anderson with the rebound. And she's being held by McIntyre.
I'll tell you, Anderson with a big rebound there and showing her strength there.
Meanwhile, the team fouls start to mount up for each team.
Trojan foul number 30, Diana Kohler.
2:25 showing on the clock, 3rd quarter.
Okay, once again, Art comes with the front court pressure.
Ooh,
Breen.
Chancy pass there.
To Whalen. Whalen looks across court. There's King. She has a shot. She looks inside to Anderson. Anderson will give it back out to King. Crosses Breen. Kristen fights and puts it up.
Good hard rebound,
goes
too.
for her own rebound.
What are they going to get here?
And they're going to call it against East Brunswick. I think it's against Anderson. It is.
Anderson's
East
third.
Brunswick foul number 31, Nairi Anderson, her 3rd. The 5th Bear.
6th team foul for East Brunswick. Our score still remains 29-23. Lanigan won't go. McIntyre follow-up. No one's underneath for East Brunswick, and a foul is going to be called against King, I believe.
And if you're Kevin Harper, you got to like the tenacity by Erin McIntyre. Went up 3 times to get the rebound before she was fouled.
King's 3rd foul.
Well, you have 3 players for East Brunswick with 3 fouls. Courtney Bloor, Nairi Anderson, and Colleen King.
And Erin McIntyre is a 5'9" senior. She's the backup center for Jane Clemente, only averaging 4 points a game, but coming up with a big rebound there and perhaps a...
Anderson comes out, Bloor comes back in. And McIntyre converts both of them to make it 31-23. Bears trail by 8.
That's the largest margin, I believe.
1:45 showing on the clock. Whalen way short. Lanigan quickly up, looking down court for Kohler. She's got her. Right to the hoop.
Wow.
33-23. Bishop Barr by 10. Breen, 3-pointer.
That's an air ball, too.
Off the rim. King tries to keep it alive and does.
Good hustle by Colleen.
Whalen underneath for Bloor, stolen by Lanigan.
Wow.
1:05
And
remaining,
Kevin Harper
third quarter.
standing up saying, spread it out. Take some time off the clock here.
Sure, right. What, with Clemente on the bench? Why not?
And that's what Bishop Bar is doing. Clock down to 55 seconds. Third quarter action. Bears trailing by 10. Stolen by Whalen. 3-on-1. Whalen takes it herself.
Yes. I'll tell you.
And
That was an important sequence right
I'll
there for the
tell you,
Bears.
Length of the court, Katie Whalen. The senior coming up with a big basket there.
33-25, 32 seconds showing. Kohler to Lancaster. They'll move it again around the outside.
And they're trying to take time off this clock here. They want to go into the fourth quarter with 8-point lead.
Kovaleski now.
East Brunswick shouldn't foul here. They already have 6 team fouls.
Lanigan drives and is
I'll
fouled.
tell you, would have been a big basket if it would have went.
Wow, that might
And
be
I
on
think
floor.
it's against Bloor. If it is, it'll be her fourth.
And if so, it's the first time.
It is.
It's the first time we've ever seen East Brunswick in this position with Courtney Bloor.
Well, Reggie took a chance there, inserting Courtney Bloor with about a minute and a half, hoping to take advantage of the fact that Clemente was out. Bloor did not score. She only has 4 points tonight.
And Michelle Lanigan, 10 points against J.P. Stevens. Came up with a big shot attempt there. And again, we talked about her, Jim, just a sophomore, but one of the finer young guards in the county, and she's going to be a good one. She's already a good one.
Misses both.
Fortunate for the Bears that Lanigan did miss those two.
Whalen has it, 10 seconds.
Bears need a basket here.
No foul.
And Whalen is
And
knocked
Whalen is down.
Whalen's down on the court. Play continues. McIntyre puts it up and she's fouled.
That may be the killer.
You betcha. What appeared to be an obvious foul on the other side of the floor wasn't called. And who's it on?
We'll wait to see.
All right.
First is on Hansen. McIntyre goes to the line.
At the line to shoot 1.
Boy, Aaron McIntyre has really come in to play a nice game
And
here.
I tell you, the Bears had a chance to put it down to 6 points, and it's a 4-point swing there. Lost the ball, go down the other end, and
Look at the clock.
4 ticks.
.4.
.4, I'm sorry. And Green whips it. But it doesn't change the scoreboard, and it shows Bishop Bar 36, East Brunswick 25.
well, the bad news, they're down. The good news is the last time they played, gentlemen, they outscored Bishop Bar 18-10 in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to pick it up some. And we can listen to Reggie right here.
We've got to go man-to-man. We've got to start out with some holds. If not, then we've got to extend the pressure full court and just go for broke and make the best out of whatever's going to happen here. Offensively, we're still dribbling into crowds. We're still going everywhere but where we belong. I can't tell you another time. On a press breaker, if you would dribble to the middle of the floor, we have something. You keep dribbling down the sideline. Why? I've told you 12 times already, haven't I? And you don't want to dribble to the middle of the floor. You're playing a great game, but on the press break, if you bring it to the middle of the floor, everything's wide open. Defensively, we've got to get tough right now. We've got to get after it. All right, let's go. All right, same group that started. All right, Courtney, you got to go 2 minutes without fouling out. All right, win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
Their backs are against the wall, no doubt about
Their
it.
backs are against the wall. Reggie's reminding Blortney she's got to get her minutes without fouling out. They've got to turn up the defensive pressure. Again, they haven't put it out full court with the pressure here. Maybe because they know each other so well. These teams met in Chapel Hill, North Carolina over this summer, and they split games there. I think they met four times at a basketball camp, so they know each other. But surprising that the Bears aren't. Woo! They are banging underneath.
Yeah.
Bloor and Clemente, I mean, really banging.
Here we go. This is for the championship. The last 8 minutes. Bloor underneath is fouled by Clemente.
I don't know if they're going to get her.
Well, but they're doubling team, and then you got Lanigan sloughing off as well, collapsing on Bloor there.
You're right, Jim. They called it on Kovaleski.
16 foul, so that will be a one-on-one situation.
Bloor will go to the line.
Needless to say, these are crucial foul shots.
Makes the first. Makes it 36-26, Bears down by 10. Misses the second.
Okay, great tie-up.
And it's going to go to Bishop Barr.
Still only token pressure by the Bears.
Kohler brings it across quickly, gives it to Lanigan. Lanigan looks, she'll take the shot and makes it. No one's in her face, and that's what they need.
You don't want her to heat up.
12-point lead for Bishop Barr.
Again, the biggest margin.
Breen looks inside, Bloor rolls left, can't get it done.
Once again, Bloor's double team.
Kohler to Kovaleski, short. Breen will pick it up for East Brunswick.
Yeah, they're not banging the boards now, but they don't have to. They're just staying back on defense. I think East Brunswick is going to have to do it from the outside.
Whalen to Bloor. Bloor looks, gets it back out. Whalen hooks it up, won't go. Back into Bloor's hands. She has the shot. Hansen fights, no good. Whalen, and a foul is called.
Tell you, Bears 4 attempts off the offensive boards there, not able to get it down.
Foul against Kovaleski.
Number 21, Chris Kovaleski, her second. The Trojans are over the limit.
Both teams now over the limit. 17 fouls each.
And once again, not a shooting foul.
Well, if it's not a shooting foul, it's a 1-on-1. That was not a shooting foul?
That's the second time tonight we've seen that.
Katie Whalen on the line for the Bears, shooting 1-and-1.
Whalen at the line, short.
I'll tell you.
Well, she's way off.
Whalen comes up with a steal, knocks it away.
She needs to take it in.
Lanigan on her.
Yes.
She makes the layup.
Now there's the pressure I've been talking about. Katie Whalen picks up a foul, reaching over the top, but that's okay. Well, it's a 1-and-1, so it's not okay, but.
Well, Whalen picks up her second foul.
Number 14, Katie Whalen, her second.
But what I think is going to have to happen is what I've been saying for the last 2 quarters is the Bears are going to have to put on the pressure, gamble some at this juncture to make some things happen.
Well, Bishop Barr has not been tremendously successful from the line tonight. Michelle Lanigan is 1 for 4, and I believe this is Kovaleski. She's 2 for 4.
Phil, you made a point earlier before on the air about turning on and off the defense. It's not clicking.
Well, turning on and off the defense and just doing it, putting it out there is 2 different things. They have had that ability, but they seemingly haven't tried to get that pressure which they're capable of.
King has it blocked by Kohler, and they're going to call a foul.
That's 4 on Diane Kohler.
38-28, East Brunswick trailing by 10, 6:03 remaining in the game.
Trojan foul number 39.
GMC championship here at Rutgers Athletic Center.
And you look at Colleen King, the 5'10 senior, who's been a 3-year starter for the Bears, going on to Marist College to further her career. Has been a great defensive specialist. Will try to pick up 1 at least.
Another miss by East Brunswick.
King misses the second.
They hurried those shots.
Lanigan comes down. No one bothered her as she comes down the court. Bishop Barr trying to spread it out. Singleton cross court to Lancaster. Kovaleski took a step.
She had too much room. Saw the open lane and little shuttle step to try to hurry it up.
And I think you're going to see a few threes thrown up here, gentlemen.
I think they have to.
You're going to see Miss Breen and Katie Whalen popping them. They haven't been able to get anything going from the inside. They're going to have to put it up from the outside there.
Bloor, there's Breen. She steps inside, looks back to to Bloor. Courtney's just off today. She's been pressured all game.
throwing up those wide-angle shots over Clemente.
They finally get across court. Bishop Bar, Kowaleski with the ball. Has it knocked away. King quickly to Whalen.
Oh, wow.
It's good defensive play by Kowaleski. That was an easy bucket right there for Katie Whalen.
A breakaway and a timeout by Bishop Bar.
Bishop Bar wants a timeout. They lead by 10, 38-28 with 5:07 showing on the clock.
And this may be the most crucial timeout of the game here. We got to listen to Reggie.
All right, Colleen, take it out. All right, Courtney and Amy, Kristen and Katie, all right? Katie breakout, you guys come into the middle, all right? Katie, couple dribbles, Kristen come off the double screen, looking for a 2 or a 3. Right now, the man-to-man press, we've stolen every ball. You can't say you're tired and leave 5 feet of room. You've got to just suck it up, get tighter on your girl, be on her back shoulder, and steal the ball. All right, win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
Again, East Brunswick has done the job defensively. I mean, 38 points is not a lot of points this afternoon.
You're talking about Bishop Bar, a team that averages about 68 points per game, so you're right. Defensively, they've done it. Offensively, the Bears have not put it together.
They have 9
Offensively,
points.
Yeah,
this
9
half.
points this half for East Brunswick. 5:07 remaining. They're trying to free Breen up for that 3-pointer. Bloor looks back to Breen. She moves inside, gives it to Hansen. Whalen at the foul line, drives, gets it out to Bloor. She sets and fires, in and out. Saved by Hansen.
Nice.
King, short.
I think it was tipped.
Hansen comes up with it, gets it to Whalen. She's fouled.
Kowaleski, I think. Probably her third. Phil, what about, it's an unusual move, but what about posting Breen low? Drawing Clemente out with Courtney Bloor playing outside.
Jim, nothing's happening down low. I mean, nothing's been happening down low. Give Kevin Harper a lot of credit. He says he wasn't going to let Courtney Bloor exploit them the way that she did the first game. He would be collapsing down low. He's double teaming down low. You can't get anything going there. They're going to have to take their chances with the outside shots and hope they fall.
Whalen misses the first. Makes the second. So the Bears now down by 9 points, 38-29. 4:35 remaining in the game.
She almost lost it.
Lanigan goes the full length of the court for the layup. Kowaleski. Clemente is pushed by Hansen.
That'll be a 1-on-1.
Lanigan came down, no one was in her face. She went all the way down to the baseline.
Her second, Jen Clemente.
Jen Clemente's played a super game this half. On defense, she's been leaning all over Courtney Bloor and has come up with 14 points thus far. Held to 13 the first time they played.
Clemente moves it back up to a 10-point lead for Bishop Bar.
And during this important stretch in the fourth quarter, we're going to watch the foul shooting.
In and out, rebound Bloor. So the Bears have 10 points to make up to tie this game with 4:20 remaining.
Got to shoot.
Breen, 3-pointer, off the rim. Rebound Clemente.
Almost stolen.
10 seconds.
Well, he was counting.
Bishop Bar gets it across. And again, Lanigan drives the full length of the court.
Michelle Lanigan.
And up to that 12-point lead.
Breen, 3-pointer.
Short.
In and out.
It's desperation time for the Bears now. They're going to have to start fouling.
Ball knocked away into hands of Whalen. She's got it. She'll give it to Breen. She's got to take the shot. Breen has cooled off from three-point land.
But she was fouled.
And Bishop Bar, they got 2-on-1. Kowaleski knocked away by Whalen, but they make the bucket anyway.
And
timeout, Reggie.
And that may
have done it.
That certainly may be it.
43-29 with 3:10 remaining.
You know, it's difficult, guys, because we've always seen this team. We've seen this East Brunswick team playing as well as it can, and it is just an eerie situation to see a familiar situation. I mean, it's happening all over. I don't know what you can. There's really not more to say, quite frankly.
Well,
I don't know what Reggie can say.
You can say a lot of things. You can talk about being here at Rutgers, the jinx of Rutgers and whatnot. But Reggie Carney has won at Rutgers before. He's won it 3 times at Hoffman here as a coach. But with the Bears here, he hasn't done it with him. I think you got to give Kevin Harper some credit for his game plan and for what his Bishop Bar team has done. Defensively, they have been tough. Granted, the Bears have not been on their game offensively, nowhere near their game offensively, but you'd be remiss not to give Bishop Bar some credit.
Phil, don't you think if East Brunswick had simply made some of the open shots that they had, I mean, this game could be a lot closer than it is right now?
Jim, but that is part of the game. I mean, you can talk about missing open shots, but when you're playing a basketball game, that is part of it, making those shots.
Bears down by 14. 3 minutes remaining in the game. McBride looked for someone. Finally, and it goes off of Whalen's hands. And that's really typified the whole day. East Brunswick trying to create the turnover. 2:50 left on the clock. Kowaleski keeps it alive.
Oh, Whalen had the ball, and I think it went right to Clemente.
Kohler has it stolen by McBride. Misses the layup. Green finally puts it in.
And that miss may have been.
McBride steals it. Green steals it, gets the layup. And Bishop Bar wants a timeout. That stolen by King.
Hey, Jim.
Whalen. Won't go. Clemente.
Jim, that is the type of ball I've been talking about when I'm talking about putting the pressure on. The Bears have done that all year.
Timeout, Bishop Bar.
And only late in this game did they decide to put that type of pressure on.
So with 2:06 remaining, the Bears are down 43-33. Is it a little bit too much too late? We'll see. Let's listen to Reggie.
Who had the girl down the corner? You?
They said something wrong, yeah. Courtney's girl's back to somebody else. Yeah,
Right. Then you got to stay by half court and read a little bit better, right? Don't come all the way up here where we got the whole court. So again, if your girl's also sent deep, if somebody breaks and they try to throw long, why don't you just stand in the middle of the court, be the free safety? If they try to lob over somebody, said, now come up, gamble, and try and steal it, okay? All we got to do is make some layups. Now, the big thing here is you got to have the guts to tip from behind. You know they're going to lose it if you put the pressure on from behind and tip it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Not dead yet. Come on, win. 1, 2, 3, win.
Okay.
All we got to do is make some layups.
Okay, not dead yet. I'll tell you, 2:06 almost, and they got to score, and they got to keep Bishop Bar from scoring. But they got to turn up that defensive intensity, create some turnovers, and pop some down.
Somehow Blores managed to go 6 minutes without fouling.
Bishop Bar will inbound. Kowaleski to Lanigan. King's right on top of her.
And are looking to take some time off the clock here.
Green now on Kohler.
Offense.
And a charge against Kohler.
Okay, Kohler dipped the shoulder a little bit. She can't believe it.
Her 5th.
No, she's still in it.
Foul number 30, Diana Kohler. Her
What?
5th personal foul.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wait a minute.
5 on Kohler.
Should be a 1-on-1, I believe.
And she's out of there. Diane Kohler.
She's just urging her team on.
And she is one of the leaders there. And Kohler's played a fine game, only 5 points, but been tough on defense. And the 5'8" senior.
Gotta make the foul shots. Gotta make them.
This is an important shot. You're right, Jim. Kohler comes out. What a great game she
I'll
had.
tell you, and she gets a well-deserved hand here. She's been a 3-year starter, and I know she hates to go out with that offensive foul there, but she's played well defensively.
Is that Bubness coming in?
Kristen Budness, right, 5'5" junior.
All right, our scenario is this. There's 1:51 on the clock. The Bears trail 43-33. They have the ball.
And
Kohler has fouled out for Bishop R.
And they got to pop some threes. Simple as that.
Katie's got to go with it.
Whalen off the rim.
Boy, Clement. That was Lanigan on the board.
And she's fouled by McBride.
East Brunswick foul number 5, Kristen Green, her third.
Breen, the foul is called on her third.
Michelle Lanigan at the line for the Trojans, shooting 1 and 1.
She drops it to make it 44-33.
It's Michelle Lanigan's 8th point of the game, and she's played a fine game as well.
Makes the second.
Calmly sinks them.
King across the Whalen. They look inside the blower. The hook off the rim. 1:24 remaining. Kovaleski across. Bubas gets it back out.
Very intelligent move.
And King fouls Lanigan.
And I think Bishop Park can smell this one now.
Oh, it's,
East Brunswick foul.
you're right, Jim.
You're right home now.
King, her fourth.
And to my left here, I got an old friend of mine, Rich Scudney, looking at me as if to say, I told you so.
Well, we knew this was going to be a good close game coming in. But matter of execution.
Well, if you look at the scoring, the real telltale was coming out in that third quarter. East Brunswick only scored 6 points, Bishop Bar 15. And that really just turned things around.
And we mentioned that Kevin Harper and his troops had coming in here. The real pressure was on the Bears. They came in here. They were on borrowed time. They came back from a 19-point deficit against JP Stevens and had to feel that they were a team of destiny coming in here. The Bears, on the other hand, I tell you, you got to feel bad. You got to be scratching your head. This is a fine team, probably.
Fine team is right, and I think they're going to show their wares once again in Central Jersey Group 4. I really do see them winning that, and look for another matchup against Washington Township. I mean, who knows? We know all the potential and what this team can accomplish.
Jimmy, what does this do to East Brunswick, though, relative to the state tournament, I mean, mentally?
Yeah, well, they're a number 2 seed in Central Jersey Group 4. Steinert is number 1. Piscataway will lurk in that mix as well. And watch for the Bears. Boy, they have to recover like they did last year.
1:05 remaining on the clock. Bishop Bar just trying to play the 4 corners. Foul by Bloor, and she's out of the game.
Tough foul, too, huh?
I'll tell you, tough foul, tough game for Courtney Bloor. The brilliant senior, and she's been nothing short of brilliant all year.
Yeah.
And to get to the county finals here and have a subpar game like she has had is got to be somewhat disheartening.
And Courtney goes walking off. Tough day for her.
And Courtney had said, this is the one we wanted. Reggie not talking so much about the county championship. Courtney didn't hide it, said, hey, listen, we want to win this one.
Lancaster will go to the line. Bishop Bar leading 45-33. 1-1. She'll get the bonus.
And this has got to be an agonizing moment for especially these 3 seniors that have been playing all these years.
And the ball goes Bishop Bar's way. 55 seconds left in this game. They are going to be the GMC champs for 1994. Foul by Breen.
And I believe Breen has fouled. No, I'm sorry, that's her fourth.
And Kevin Harper raises his fist, both fists in the air, and again, it's got to be a great feeling for the young coach. The only team that he's lost to in New Jersey in the last 2 years has been, St. John Vianney and East Brunswick. St. John Vianney, which he's going to have to meet again in the States. Always good, and East Brunswick beat up on him each time during the regular season, so it's got to be a great feeling for Kevin Harper.
Boy, you look at the nucleus of this team here. Some of the players, I mean, just the player on the line, Lanigan, as well as Clemente coming back. Formidable foul, no doubt about it.
Lanigan makes it 48-33.
Singleton and Bouvius will be back.
McBride puts it up. Off the rim, 40 seconds.
And boy, hasn't Bishop Barr been tough off the boards all afternoon.
And a foul against Hansen.
East Brunswick foul number 12, Amy Hansen, her third.
And Lancaster will go back to the line.
And Katie Whalen coming out to a round of applause. And what can you say? I mean, I talked about her being the heart and soul. Katie clearly not on her game today. I believe 8 points.
Yeah, but the chemistry wasn't there. That's probably the biggest factor. She just couldn't get it in gear.
East Brunswick ball on the opening possession hour.
Possession goes over to the Bears with 39 seconds left. East Brunswick will move on. They'll play in the Central Jersey Group 4 state tournament, which starts when, Jim, next week?
Yes, this week, actually.
Breen makes the three-pointer. 48-36, and another foul. I think King, and that'll be her fifth.
By the way, Breen is far and away the leading scorer for
Well,
East Brunswick with 16 points.
Breen clearly offensively the one player that's on her game. No one else for the Bears on their game. And Colleen King, the great defensive specialist, the senior. Again, it's got to be disheartening for her as well to get to the county finals here and not come away with it.
Jill Kenny comes in as Clemente comes out.
Clemente gets a standing applause from her fans over there.
Well, she did her job. She really just siphoned off Courtney Bloor all afternoon. Bloor finishing with 4 points.
I'll tell you, this young lady at the line has impressed me all day, this Lanigan.
We talked about
We saw her in that
before.
first game. We thought
Michelle Lanigan's going to be quite a player for this Bishop Barr team for
just a sophomore.
22 seconds left for East Brunswick. Breen will throw it up for 3 points off the rim. And it'll go to Bishop Barr with 15 seconds. 50-36.
Oh, let her in.
Yeah. It's been a difficult day for the Lady Bears, but you can't take much away from this Bishop Barr team. They played offense and defense.
Well, they apparently were a team of destiny. Again, we don't want to keep repeating it, but to come back like they did against J.P. Stevens, they had to feel that they were invincible.
There goes Kovaleski.
They came in here and did the job.
And they're breaking out their T-shirts. They had T-shirts made up.
That's called confidence.
I guess so. Or a big chance, one or the other.
All right, some of the seniors apparently are getting.
Lanigan comes out.
Yep.
And Michelle Lanigan, just super soft, a super game.
And the ball stay Bishop Barr's way.
This
That's
clock
been that way all game.
It's taking its time coming to a
10 seconds left in the game. Five seconds. That should be it. It's over. Bishop Barr has defeated East Brunswick 51-36. for the GMC championship, and they are the 1994 champs. You see them down on the court celebrating.
And I tell you,
Good job. Good job.
Their fans are on their feet, and they got to feel awfully good. They put on a fine performance here today. We know what they've done offensively. The things that you haven't seen is what they've done defensively. And I'll tell you, as you take a look on the other end over here at the Bears, if we can swing over, again, you got to feel bad for these Lady Bears here. They'll bounce back, Jim, as you point about in the state. They'll bounce back, and I'm sure and do a fine job. But again, we're hoping the third time would be a charm, and just not meant to be for the Lady Bears.
I am praying that Central Jersey Group 4 finals are not in this gym. Really, it's gone beyond just. I mean, you can see that East Brunswick just tightened up this afternoon. They never got it. I know that Bishop Bar had a lot to do with that. They had a great defensive game plan, but still East Brunswick had their opportunities, and they didn't convert.
Well, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll come back and wrap this all up in just a moment.
Reggie Carney, I want to thank you for graciously agreeing to talk with us today.
The kids won't volunteer.
I want to say we got to stop meeting like this.
Jesus.
Tough one, Reg.
Yeah.
Really tough one.
Yep.
I guess the first thing I want to ask you, what did you say to the kids in the locker room?
Well, before the game was just pretty much one game plan, and that was all defense.
Mm-hmm.
And in reality, we executed that tremendously. We had them, I think, 10 points at the end of the first quarter, 10 points at the half. Despite, the lack of a game, I believe they only scored 54. So like last time, we wanted to hold them to 49, but defensively, that's all, pregame, that's all we really talked about was let's just play good, hard-nosed defense, get into what we want to do offensively, and just execute.
I hear. Well, Reg, a few tough ones here. Kevin Harper did say at the beginning, before the game, he clearly wasn't going to let Courtney Bloor beat him again. He felt Courtney had a super game against him. And having said that, you had to feel he was going to do what he did, double team Courtney and so forth, and sort of force you guys to shoot from the outside. That didn't look like it materialized.
Well, we knew that. That's what they did the second half last time, was they doubled down on Courtney with Kowaleski. Rather than from somebody from the perimeter, they just brought somebody from the weak side. So, we were well aware of what they're going to do with that. I think the biggest problem we had was just offensively, we didn't dribble the ball well. We didn't pass the ball well. We really didn't do anything offensively other than turn the ball over. So it's awful hard to get Courtney into the game when on the perimeter we're just turning the ball over, or again, we're going one-on-one with our heads down. So I think that was just the biggest problem, that, when they pack the paint, when we run our man offenses, then the perimeter will be open, and we really didn't execute.
Nice.
A, we blame the coaches, we blame our own kids, or B, like we said, if Bishop Bar's defense was that fantastic, well, we take our hat off to them. But we just never established anything offensively, and that was the big problem.
You said to me about 2 weeks ago, I was talking to you, and I made a big deal about the county tournament. I said, this is the one I would like to see the Bears win, and you said to me a couple weeks ago that you don't put any more stock into this tournament than you do the states. You feel the same way?
Yeah, because, the situation right now, let's say we really put that much pressure on our kids.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't win this, we stink. If we don't win this, it's a horrible year. We're chokers. We'll never win anything big. Now, how do we recover from that? The sad cliche is that if this is the worst thing that ever happens to me as a coach or them as kids, that we've been here 3 times and we haven't won, we're going to have a pretty good life. We came out here and we played as hard as we could. Obvious to me with the kids laboring, getting up and down the floor, we didn't have it. We didn't have it at all. And, the sad part defensively, it's kind of like a football game that if you got a 60-minute football game, we just spent 42 minutes on defense because we turned the ball over so much on offense.
You as a coach, speaking as a coach, you've been here more than any other coach, certainly girls coach in the county. I think you've won 4 times and you lost 4 times now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So you still got to taste it, though. You still got to want that one.
Oh, yeah, because, we wanted this one. I just think, like I said to you again, our conversation 2 weeks ago, that I think my kids have done a tremendous job. You know, we replaced 5 seniors. We had a couple other kids that played in past years that didn't come out. So we ended up with a whole new nucleus, and I think for anybody to fathom our kids being 22-1 going into today with the schedule we played, with all the new faces and all the meshing and trying to find identity, I think was just fantastic. But I think, you know, today definitely would have been the icing on the cake.
I see.
I mean, you know, we're making jokes about it in the locker room, how horrible we were today. But, hey, of course it hurts. I mean, we have pride. Our kids have pride. We work our tails off. You know, coaches and kids, we're all in it together. We go all summer. We do so many things. So to come out here and not play our best, it's not so much that we lost. You know, we've always felt, and I really admire the kids for it also, that if somebody comes out and beats us on our best day, hey, we'll take our hat off to them.
I hear it.
So that's the hard part. I think, you know, I speak for the kids, I speak for myself, that we're just disappointed in the quality of our play today. I mean, we know we're a much better team than this. Thank God it's not the state tournament, because after all we've done to have to end careers on a day like this or end our season on a day like that, you know, I think that would be, it's hard to swallow.
Good point. What did you say to the team in the locker room after the game?
Well, I think halftime first. Halftime we felt fine. Just, you know, we pointed out offensively we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. We're just running around doing nothing at all. But not like past years, we were down by 20 at the half. We're only down 2. So we felt real good going into the second half, and then again things just kind of snowballed. So after the game, you know, honestly, I shouldn't admit this. I told the kids to hide that trophy, because me and that trophy are going to go war. We're going to go face to face, because I'm tired of looking at that runner-up trophy. So the kids hid that behind the door so I wouldn't get at the thing. But, you know, it's funny because last year there was a lot of tears, and this year, I mean, you know, there's kids crying in there, but they're kind of laughing as to how horrible they were. You know, Courtney's going, Clemente kicks my butt. This one's saying this one kicked my butt, and, you know, that we deserve what we got today because we just didn't play the way we're capable of playing.
Are we developing are we going to be talking about the Rutgers University jinx? I mean,
well, there's one thing that we did say and we all agreed to. It could be worse. We could be the Buffalo Bills. Okay?
I mentioned
that. We got to face 1 million TV cameras. We're making all this money. We're professionals that it happens. So, you know, it's tough because you can talk about a jinx or you're choking in the big ones, whatever, but in Middlesex County, it's hard enough to get here every year because the teams are so competitive. So it's a shame, but the reality is right now we deserve the label. We do. You know, we've come here, we haven't played our best basketball, and we still haven't really made somebody beat us. So, you know, we have to live with it, and I think we can handle it.
I think that is the thing. We know how good this team is, and the fact of the matter is they didn't play their game today. I think they put up a lot of balls, but a lot of balls didn't go down. I can't remember seeing so many balls roll off the rim.
Well, I think, too, you've seen us play enough that when we execute what we're doing, whether we're running an offense or we're freelancing, I think we create good shots for each other. And I don't really, see where that happened tonight.
Okay, Reggie Carney, you're a class act. I want to congratulate you on a fine season and wish you the best for the States.
Thank you very much.